Hey, what's going on guys? It's TrekYT here, or Nick, and I'm bringing you guys a brand new video. This video is about building medieval slash dwarven slash rustic houses. They're all kind of combined into one. It's not any specific thing. It's just more of an older aged house that I think looks kind of great in Minecraft, and I do this a lot. I like to make my houses more free roaming and more like older kind of. I don't like to keep up with the modern houses. I hate modern houses. So this video is going to be about that. If you guys have any other ideas, please leave it down in the comment section below. I just want to apologize guys right now for not uploading for the past week. I mean, stuff came up, I got busy. That happens from time to time. YouTube is second in my life. Sorry about that guys. But I will always have videos out. If you guys ever don't see a video from me for like a week or two, just to let you guys know I am there. I'm not just gonna quit uploading without letting you guys know. If I ever do decide to stop uploading, I will let you guys know in a video, and I'll explain everything and why that decision is being made. But let you guys know, look for a video always. It may not be every other day. Sometimes things come up, and if you guys want to keep in touch with me, go down to my Twitter. That'll be down in the description as always. That's where I can communicate with you guys if I'm not uploading a video, because I'm not going to upload a video saying sorry I'm not uploading right now. So if you guys want to know what's going on with me, link it down in the description. Follow my Twitter. I keep up with you guys. You guys can interact with me there as well. And without further ado guys, let's jump right into this video. So before we get into just building a more rustic or dwarven or medieval type of house, the first thing for any house build, or mainly any build in general, is you gotta throw down a structure or just a layout of where you want. As you can see right here, I'm getting my general shape of what my house should look like. I'm gonna then raise it up a little bit from, like, I'm gonna elevate it. So I put down the cobblestone. That's a great idea. It looks like a foundation, like a bunch of rocks piled up that then you can build your house on. I prefer to build like a more like a dwarven or a rustic house on the side of a hill, because it adds elevation, a little bit more detail. So what you're going to want to do when building a house, or this type of house, you're going to want to have a bunch of different pillars, and you're going to want to have like window frames, and then it's going to just kind of like flow together. So one thing about medieval houses that I've noticed a lot from looking at images and other people's builds is that the second floor always comes out farther than the first floor. It just kind of, I don't know why, but it looks good, and it makes it more recognizable as a medieval house, because for some reason that it coming out a little bit makes it just look more like a medieval house. If you want to go ahead and just search up medieval house in Minecraft right now, I guarantee that most builds will have the top floor being larger or coming out farther than the bottom floor. So what I'm doing right now is I'm doing a bunch of custom detailing that I normally do, and this is something that's up to you. This is like a choice for the builder to do. So what you gotta do is, once you get all of your little window frames and like framed out little areas, you gotta come in and then just start throwing in windows where it works. I like to throw in windows on odd number spaces. So if it's a three wide open space, I like to throw in a 1 wide window, and if it's a 5, then I throw in a 3 wide, etc, etc. So if it's even, or if it's just a single one, then I just like to keep it solid. Or if it just feels like it doesn't really need a window right there, I kind of just leave it empty. So what I'm doing right now is I'm adding my main tower. So what's nice about these houses, these medieval houses, is that there's always like one space is way higher than the other, or just one space is higher than the other. So you gotta have varying roof sizes. Like right here in front of your screen right now, you see this like random roof just coming out, and then there's a tower that's gonna be built up right above it. And then I'm just gonna give you a little foreshadowing. There's gonna be another roof right over there that I'm gonna start building right about now, I believe. And what's nice about these houses is the roof most of the time can stay pretty simple. It's just build stairs or build blocks all the way across. You don't really have to get too in detail for your roof in order to make it look good. So there's a little world that it glitch, or there's a little glitching right now in the camera, or the in the replay mod. But as you can see, what I'm saying is the roof is basically all just straight across stairs. There's nothing too fancy about it. What is more detail is the ends of the roof. It's very, like the stairs, I put them backwards instead of the normal way. It just adds those little spike ups that look really good and really different. It's more of a medieval thing to do. It's to be a little bit more different and more detailed. what I like to do and the blocks that I like to use for medieval houses is I love to use stone, because stone, it just looks good for medieval. It's more recognizable as a medieval house is when you use stone or just cobblestone or something like that. It looks great. And so what I'm doing now is I'm building my tall tower. It's gonna be just a straight up basically pillar, and then I'm gonna throw a roof on top. It needs to be higher than the main roof because it just needs to stick out more. And so I'm doing my best to throw in details, as I always do. One thing I like to do when there's no, like when I'm not doing an interior of a house and it's all about the exterior, is when I have a window there, I like to throw black wool behind it. It kind of just keeps it clean and blank, so that way, I mean, if you're gonna do an interior, yeah, don't put the black wool there, leave the windows wide open so people can see in. But what I like to do is I like to build the black wool. And so what I'm doing is I need to add in a door. Of course I need to add in a door if I'm gonna have a house. So what I'm gonna do is I like to try to keep on all 4 different sides, or yeah, 4 or 5 sides, I like to try to get each side to be different in its own way, because if you just repeat things over and over and over again, it's not going to be very detailed. You want to mix it up to the slightest. Like, as you can see, those 2 windows right in the top, they're basically the same exact thing. I just changed up the slabs just a tiny bit. You don't have to do anything major to make something, like, to make it change. You just gotta add a small change instead of just a drastic change. And so last but not least, I'm adding in my chimney. I feel like a chimney is a great addition to any house. I like to keep my chimneys a little bit more organic, like run down chimneys, so they're not just all like structured perfectly, and so that way I can just, it's a little eye-catching. I always say that, I like to keep it a little eye-catching. Just one little unorganized thing out of the whole organized mess makes it just catch your eye, so that chimney is what does that for me. As I'm panning through some cinematics of this build, I hope you guys did enjoy and took the tips as best as I could give them. I haven't done a video in about a week. I'm sorry about that. I already said that, but I'm sorry about not uploading for a week. I sometimes get busy, gotta do my own thing. YouTube comes second in front of basically everything in my life, so when I have free time, I like to upload videos. If you guys did enjoy this video, please drop a like on this video. I'm gonna be trying to get a couple more videos out this week for you guys. If you guys have any other ideas for tips videos, I did a medieval one, a medieval house this time, maybe another house type video you guys want to see, and I swear to God, if somebody says please make a tips video for a modern house, I will, like, oh, I hate the idea of a modern house. It's so overdone on YouTube for Minecraft. It's over and done. Like, people have done it enough. It doesn't need to be done again. If you guys want to check out any cool modern houses, go over and check out Corellis' channel. Everybody knows who Corellis is. He is an amazing builder, and he builds a lot of modern houses. So if you guys want to see a modern house, go over there and see a modern house. If you guys have any other ideas other than maybe a modern house, because I know that would probably be mentioned. I've seen it a couple of times, and I know I don't want to build one of those. Please leave it down in the comment section below. Enough with that rant. As always, guys, I love you all. See you guys later. Peace out.